Yeah.
We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's start with. Oh, God.
Soren?
1925 Rolls-Royce 4050 Silver Ghost Tourer. I picked this because I like the Silver Ghost.
Nobody's surprised.
I'm not a huge Rolls-Royce fan overall, but I would have that if I had the money for it.
$251,000.
I need to have a lot more money than I have. I would probably need to have a country estate.
Are there drawers underneath the floor?
There are.
Is that where you
wood.
keep the guns?
Yep.
I think that's where you keep the tools.
I think that's where you keep the guns. So this one either has 40 or 50 horsepower. We're not sure.
Maybe one of those is horsepower and the other is displacement.
Is it a V12? Straight 12? Straight 9?
Straight 6.
It's a right-hand drive car, which is obviously a problem, but I mean,
that's why you buy a chauffeur.
It's a right-hand drive and right-hand shift.
Yeah, I like the interior. I like that kind of blue color, and that wood is wood from trees.
Yeah.
And I like that it's polished, whatever the hell it is.
As opposed to wood from rocks.
As opposed to wood from an injection molder.
Oh.
They make those?
Yeah. 7.4 liter inline-6.
It makes 40 or 50 horsepower.
2 blocks housing 3 cylinders each with side valves and a single carburetor.
That is pretty much exactly how to make an engine that doesn't make any power.
I think they make more power than 40 or 50 horsepower. I can't remember how it went, but there was something with the way Britain, UK did their taxes.
So they just lied.
I don't remember if it's a lie. I forget. There's a way that they rated the horsepower. It wasn't the peak horsepower.
Gotcha. Well, since horsepower is just made up, I suppose you can...
Polished aluminum body.
Which I think is pretty badass.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
I think it's got style. And, I mean, obviously, in my real life, I'm not spending $250,000 on that.
But it comes with a leather trunk.
But in my imaginary life, that lives at my manor house. So I'm a yes.
That's where you keep your dueling pistols?
I don't think so. I think it's where you keep the tools that you use to make sure it continues to run after 5 minutes.
I mean, the interior is a beautiful color.
Doesn't it look a little bit more jaunty that way?
It looks almost like a Mary Poppins mobile.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm guessing you're both no's and I'm a yes?
Yeah, you can have fun in that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I don't know when I would drive that or where.
From your country estate.
Oh, maybe just on the country estate.
At least to the train station.
Definitely a no at $250,000.
Oh, there you go.
Next.
This is also me, 1962 Jaguar XKE Series 1 3.8 Roadster. Yes, Barrett's green, and it has a tannish interior, but those are good-looking cars.
They're great-looking cars.
And we're again in, imaginary money land, but in imaginary money land, I'd have that.
I think you would. It does have red line tires on it.
Yeah.
It's not right-hand drive.
That one looks really nice.
I mean, I'd probably need at least part of my imaginary money to hire someone to keep it running.
I think that's how you'd want to buy one, is done like that. It's great color. I'd probably have to swap the tires around or something.
I guess I would prefer if it also had a hard top.
Why?
Remember, did they do hard tops for those? I don't remember hard top for E-Type.
You mean like a removable hardtop?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't know what the lightweight was. Was
Yeah.
that a
I don't think that was removable.
Removable
easily
thing?
removable.
right?
I'm not a huge fan of the luggage rack on the back, but I could live with it.
Those are new tires. New tires.
Yeah, it's a good looking car.
That is phenomenal.
Classy, I think.
Yeah, I like it. 167 is what it sold for.
I don't know if I'm a yes, because that's a Series 1 with a 3.8. I think the Series 2 had a 4.2, so more power.
I don't know if power is the ultimate thing in a car like that.
But that's a really nice one.
And obviously that's a tentative yes. It's or a pending tentative for me.
And you're not even.
I
Are
can't,
we
I
another
can't guess
week?
that in real life.
Oh, sure.
But in if I had the money, that if $167,000 wasn't a
Okay.
huge big deal to me, that would be a yes.
That or the Rolls Royce.
That.
Okay.
I mean, if I have to pick one, absolutely that.
Okay. Because you could use that. You could drive that a lot.
Yep. You could even put luggage
You
on
could
it.
even drive it from your country estate to the train station.
Sure.
Next.
Oh,
Okay.
this is
17,000 mile, 2000 Mazda MX-5 Miata 5-speed.
I thought you hated Miatas.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay. And Mazdas.
Here's the thing.
Don't you own
I
one?
picked this because I hate Miatas and I'm not a fan of Mazdas. However,
Okay.
my wife bought a Mazda,
Yeah.
and working on it has made me rethink that hatred because it's pretty well considered the way it's put together.
Yeah.
I don't hate much about it from a working on it standpoint. And that made me think perhaps I have been categorically dismissing Miatas when maybe I shouldn't be. That isn't crazy expensive. It's green and tan. I like green and tan. Don't care for the wheels. Yeah, easy to change.
You know, they made a Mazda Speed version of that one.
Right.
just-
I was going to say there's better Miatas.
That was an option this week.
Okay.
And so I put it there because I should probably not be just categorically dismissing them.
What is this? Second gen?
It's 2000.
2000. So yeah, I don't know the generations of Miatas.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's doesn't say.
It's good
NB?
color. The inside's not terrible. It's probably pretty fun to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an NB, so yeah, second generation. I'm a no. Not because I hate Miatas, just
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that one.
I don't love them. If I bought one, I'd want.
12,000.
Yeah. It does
Well,
only
It's
I'm
got
not-
no miles on it.
I'm
Right.
not sure that I'm a yes on it. I just
It's pretty low miles for $12,000.
thought it was worth consideration.
It almost seems cheap.
It does seem cheap.
And that could be a real life yes, not an imaginary yes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
Next.
What is this? Is this you again?
Yeah, Subaru powered Porsche 356A Coupe replica by JPS Motorsports.
You know, I almost picked this.
So I picked this because I think a 356 is a good looking car.
Mhm.
I think by and large, I wouldn't want to own one because they're not particularly good to drive. And
I
they're,
think they are good to drive.
well, so a real
They're
one.
not fast.
Yeah, okay, fine, they're not fast. And a real one is ridiculously expensive. That's a pretty good price for a pretty good looking car and a good color, with an engine that is going to make more power than what it would have come with in real life.
Yeah.
So I was finding that I didn't have any reason not to like that.
And it's green with tan interior.
Well, I didn't have any reason not to like that.
I did the air filter. Once I saw that, I said, nope.
Just change it.
I'd have to put a turbo on it, which I'm guessing could be done. So is that a Beetle pan, or is that someone built the whole thing?
I would imagine it's a Beetle pan.
Yeah. The interior is pretty good. Outside looks fairly convincing.
It does.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's not crazy expensive, and I couldn't find any reason not to put it on my list.
Yeah, I agree. It made it on my big list of stuff, but I didn't put it on
Your little list.
on my little list.
Yeah.
Because they had two that they had a gray one also during this
I
section.
mean, my circumstances would have to change a little bit before I'd be willing to spend 42 grand on it. But 42 grand seems pretty reasonable to me.
Yeah. And I thought also that maybe I'd want a Speedster instead. That's got some custom stuff going on.
Is that Beetle?
Maybe where the seat goes? That's
No,
Beetle-y or Porsche-ish.
What is
Yeah.
that?
that's
The
the
spring torsion, it's the
Torsion bar.
torsion
Oh.
spring.
Huh. There you go. So I'm going to say I'm a yes on that.
and it has air conditioning.
And the chrome alternator.
Or polished aluminum, maybe.
A Link ECU.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of overpriced a little bit.
I didn't
but-
see where the radiator was.
Maybe it's air cooled.
Man,
Oh.
looks terrible.
Yeah. I was wondering how well those work.
They have little deflectors.
And foil tape.
Yeah.
That looks like Beetle front, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Beetle.
Yeah. So where
Probably
does
don't
the
want to
air
let
go?
that sit and idle indefinitely.
Probably not. Okay.
I like it.
Interesting. I'm gonna go with no.
I'm a maybe.
Ooh, it's alumni, out of curiosity.
54,000.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Going in the right direction.
All right, next.
That was it.
That was last year.
That was a year ago.
Yeah, car prices have leveled a bit.
That's not necessarily leveling.
All right. Next.
1935 Ford three-window coupe street rod. So, I like the shape of that. I like the color. Not a
Black.
huge fan of the wheels, but it's one of those somebody's souped it up or done something to it, and it still has a hood, which I like. I like the silhouette. I like the inside a lot.
Interior's nice.
That's a bit more than I personally want to spend, but if I had the money, that would be a yes.
Tell me $74,000.
Interior's really nice. I'll check that out.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Except for the air filter.
You had one of those air filters on your Passat.
I have one on my BMW.
He does.
Why are you against them then?
I just don't like them stuck right on the throttle body.
Yeah.
Would a elbow
like-
make that better?
You could put
Yeah.
you could put a little more imagination into that, I think.
Or run the tube somewhere and put the air filter out of sight.
Right.
You're making a street rod, for
Yeah.
heaven's sake.
Fair enough. And I like the way the underside looks.
Are those real drums or fake drums?
So this says I don't know. But this says it's satin black and it is.
Fenders are
gloss.
shiny. and the rest of it's not.
So it's got a satin clear coat and gloss.
Oh, the
coat.
top is shiny, the fenders are shiny, the middle is satin.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was wondering what was going on there.
I would not keep those wheels on it.
I think I would.
It's
Yeah.
not so much the design of the
I
wheel
think
as the
just powder
shininess.
coat them. Powder coat them like a tungsten color.
Or swap them out for some gray ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think gray would look way better.
Well, this is an easy one for me because I really like 35 Ford Coupes. I like the gloss and the satin thing.
I feel like they did we have opportunities to screw this up and we didn't, which I'm usually happy
Sure.
about.
The
Yeah,
interior is really nice.
and the interior is really nice.
It seems to me that they did they made it classy.
And the pictures are nice.
Yeah, it's got great pictures.
So is that grill stock the way it just rolls underneath? Doesn't come to a point yet?
No, that'd be a 34, 33.
And I personally, I feel like if I drove that around, I wouldn't feel like a wanker. There's some versions of that sort of thing that I would feel like I would just feel like a dipshit driving it.
I think you'd be fine. Ooh, look at that.
That can go.
That's
What?
some good pinstriping. Why would you get rid of that?
I don't care for it. Otherwise, I think they did a great job on the interior.
Oh,
So what's in the rumble seat area?
subwoofers. That's just a trunk.
Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's business coupe.
Just a plain old trunk. Oh, there are some amps.
They seem to be tastefully hidden.
Yeah.
So you would change the
I
air
think
filter.
the only thing I'd change on that would be air filter.
Yeah, just make that look a little more complete.
How do you do that? You just have an elbow come off?
Yeah, just have
Yeah.
a pipe on there that goes somewhere and hide the air filter.
Oh, why hide it?
Because it's kind of ugly.
It's just a thing doing a job.
I mean, this fuel injection is supposed to kind of look like a Rochester fuel injection.
Yeah.
It's got the vintage Corvette valve covers, and then you have a reddish orange pleated K&N air filter attached. Air filters.
Couldn't you just like build a shroud for it so you don't see it?
We could do that.
It's like a little perforated metal doodad that goes
Or
over
you
it.
just do a pipe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'd just
Okay.
do a pipe somewhere.
Let's try
It's
to
like it's
see.
got the stant.
There we go.
Damn. It's clean. I was gonna say it didn't look like it was built too recently, but now it looks like it was built yesterday.
Maybe it's just been well kept.
Oh,
the grills.
Do you like the color on the oil pan and the transmission pan?
Yeah, I think that's the interior color.
yeah. All right.
Clean.
Yep.
I like it.
I mean, yes. Especially at 74. I think that's probably a good price for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't build it for that.
Definitely couldn't build it for that.
I wonder if that's something somebody built and then, like dad built it and then he croaked and the family's like, I don't know, sell it.
Yeah, it does have front disc brakes. Says completed in
No,
2008.
Wow. Because the inside of the exhaust pipes are still clean.
Maybe they just had a really thorough detail done for this.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's an easy yes for me.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing about that I don't like is the eyeball,
Oh, jeez.
but that's a small gripe.
I like the eyeball. All right.
Yeah, I hope the next
That's
one's
all
good.
yeses then, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're still in Soren's Street Rod Emporium.
Oh boy.
That was actually an alternate. 32 Ford Roadster Highboy. So I picked this because it also has a hood. And I like open wheel cars. It's pretty simple black tube with wheels on it, and I kind of like that.
Okay.
So
It's a 32 Roadster.
Yeah. Oh, it's dark green.
I don't like the wheels.
Is it?
Easy to
Yeah.
fix.
Wow, that looks black.
That
Does
looks
look black.
black.
But dark green is cool too.
It's a Toyota color, so you've got to tie in
Ooh, look at
your
Oh, there you go.
fanboyism.
So is that big air filter okay?
Yes.
it's on the carburetor.
Fair enough.
Those are the rules.
Any
Sorry.
sense to me. Looks pretty clean. I don't know if that's a good price or not. It kind of seems like it is.
Oh wow. And it's sold for that.
Sold for
I
40
didn't see.
grand.
Was that a steel bodied car? Nope, fiberglass body. Okay.
Still not seeing the green.
Let's see if we can see the green here. Kind of see it.
Yeah, you can
Maybe.
kind of see it where the bright spots are.
Maybe.
They took out the license plate on one picture.
Just need one picture of it in the sun.
Not that one.
There you go. Man,
Yeah,
it's
you can
dark.
see the green.
Yeah, definitely see the green.
I feel like that would look better with less shiny wheels.
I bet if you did some like lime green wheels.
You mean like 3 wheels or wheels that aren't as shiny?
like like bronze color maybe
Yeah.
for that, or a dark gray, or just not shiny. I'm sorry, I'm just ignoring what you said.
That is just really dark green.
But I think I would have that.
It's cool. I think I like the other one better.
I also like the other one better. That's why this was an alternate.
Yeah. I think 40 grand is a great price on that. Maybe.
God, that looks uncomfortable.
Bet you that's pretty comfortable.
I don't imagine if in 1932, if you bought a Ford Roadster, that it was very comfortable.
Well, certainly not by modern standards.
Maybe even by then standards.
More comfortable than a horse.
Depends on the horse.
Probably depends on the saddle.
Also that. So I'm a yes.
I'm a no.
You're a no?
Nope.
I'm a yes. 40 grand? That's $34,000 cheaper than 35.
And I think
Sure.
I wouldn't feel like a wanker driving that either.
Yeah, but you
I'd
look
feel
like one.
closer to maybe feeling like a wanker, but it looks like one. I might
All right. Ready?
have to get like a leather driver's cap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next.
Next. Sorry.
Ooh.
Good choice.
That's not mine.
Now, this is how you pick cars, Soren. This is a 1992 911 Carrera RS.
So that is not an RS America.
It's not
That's
an
a
RS
Euro.
America. We didn't get these.
Nope.
It's premium and alumni.
It has 61,000 kilometers on it. And it sold for $268,000. This was like their GT3 of back in the day.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I think like the Club Sport and the other ones would be more of a GT3.
I challenge you on that, but
So
I like it.
do you
Yeah.
like that car because it is good to drive? Or do you like that
Think-
car because of the way it looks?
Yes and yes.
Because to me, that is an unappealing looking 911. The early 90s in particular have 911s that look to me like they kind of have white girl ass. I don't know how better to describe that. They're just not curvy.
Well, that is supposed to be one of the rawest driving experiences in a 911 for that era.
Rawest?
Rawest?
Like-
Purest?
Most
It's got
exhilarating?
lightweight glass. It's got lightweight, a lot of things.
It's got magnesium wheels.
Magnesium wheels. The suspension on them's pretty stiff and darty.
Right? And, well, and I'm not commenting on its driving
Ooh, that
characteristics
one
because
has
I
a radio.
have no idea what they are.
A lot of them didn't have radios or air conditioning.
Meant as a track day car?
I think possibly.
Is that car silver or blue?
Silver.
Silver. Looks like it's in nice shape still.
Is the floor just like the sound deadening?
No, it's got carpet.
Yeah. Plastic over the carpet.
Gotcha.
But I think a lot of the sound deadening is taken out of the
I
car.
will say for an early 90s car, that steering wheel doesn't suck.
Well, it doesn't have an airbag.
And I like the gauges.
Yeah.
They're kind of uncluttered and clear.
Oh, it's got a space saver.
Oh, those. What's that? There's a wheel picture down a little bit from there.
I think that's the back side of the wheels. See all the gravel guards not on that?
It still looks
underside.
pretty clean underneath.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's been restored.
I don't know. CAD's in nice shape.
That's
I don't
what
know.
mean.
The shock is kind of dirty on the right side.
See, these are exactly the same.
It doesn't look
Oh, yeah.
restored to me. It looks like it lived in a place that doesn't get a lot of rain and certainly not a lot of snow.
I mean, it might have been like cryoblasted
Could be. Yeah.
because that looks really nice.
Yeah. And this looks like it was dirty
Yeah.
at some point. Um,
That was just a really, I thought, special 911 of that week.
yeah. I'm a no on that one.
More for me then.
I don't find that.
I think for
You don't like that silhouette?
I think for $268,000, there's a whole line of Porsches I'd rather have.
I don't find it visually appealing.
All right.
Which I'm not saying it's a bad car. I don't know.
Yes, you are, Soren. Next.
I'm not. I'm just saying I don't think
Now
it
he
looks
made
good.
him mad.
Hmm?
Next.
Next. Ooh, here we go. 1990 BMW 325i with an M60 B40 engine.
What is that out of?
Not sure. 540 maybe?
530i. Or no, that would be a 540i, and it's got a 530i manual transmission.
This is a 4.0 liter V8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be an E34 540i. So no Vanos.
Well, that's got to make a bit more go than what it came with.
Yeah, I wonder if it would throw the handling off, but it looked, yeah, I've never really seen that swap in them. It looked interesting.
You mean the weight would throw the handling off?
Maybe. I
I've
don't
seen
know.
a few. I think it'd be a fun little hot rod.
How much?
Yeah.
How much weight difference do you think there is in that? I mean,
Well, it's got one more head.
Yeah. And a
it
bunch
can't
more
be more
valves.
than a couple hundred pounds.
Got a lot more valves.
Even
Yeah.
so,
It's got 3 more camshafts.
Was that aluminum block or not?
Those, I think, are aluminum. Yeah. Well,
So
yeah,
then maybe it's not that much different then,
those are aluminum block, aluminum head.
because the engine that was in it was cast iron block,
Mhm.
aluminum head, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if say it's 200 pounds more. I can't imagine it's more than that. Is that going to have a really significant impact on the handling?
Good.
Good. I mean, it looks really nice.
I don't think it'd matter that much. It's still going to handle well.
I mean,
No, but I mean that means that, I would have a significant impact on the handling if I was a passenger.
Yeah,
oh, you do.
you do. Yeah.
A full
Yeah.
tank of gas versus an empty tank of gas would have a significant.
Yeah.
That's an
You don't
unfortunate
feel
crack.
Got some paint issues.
It's got some bumper integrity
I mean,
issues. Bumper cover.
it's exactly what I'd want. I wanted to go drive it.
I like the wheels.
Is there a driving video?
Yeah, probably. I would think. Walk around, revs, drive by, drive by.
Looks like
Spin
drive-by
your-
is what you're getting. Drive-by might not
I'll
be
take
bad.
a drive-by.
See what happens on the drive by.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Sounds pretty good.
That sounds a lot more rowdy than I thought it was gonna. That's pretty loud.
It is pretty loud
I like it.
considering the speed it was going. How much did it go for?
14,000.
14,000.
That's hard to say no to.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it needs a bunch of shit.
Looks like most of it's body.
Yeah. Does it have air conditioning?
That wouldn't be a deal breaker for me either way.
No. Oh, something.
Hmm.
Activated air conditioning button has been installed.
So no.
So no.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, my car doesn't have air conditioning.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah,
A yes.
that's an easy yes at 14.
I mean, I'd probably end up spending $10,000 giving it to Bear to fix stuff.
Whoa.
Why would you give it to me? I'll take the 10 grand, but
Because you fix stuff like that.
do I?
Well, professionally.
Does he fix it though?
Oh, you mean painting things?
Yeah, bodywork stuff.
Oh.
Okay.
I wouldn't get the 10,000.
Hmm?
You wouldn't give me $10,000.
No,
give
not
somebody
me
else
personally. I
10,000.
mean, I don't care who I give it to,
Then
but
he would have to labor
I'd have to
immensely.
toil.
Yeah, toil.
well, Bear, I could just pay you to do it personally.
There's the brake master cylinder.
Yeah, I
And
saw
fixture.
that. It's got that cool thing.
I don't know how cool it is. It's certainly interesting.
It's got a feature.
Is that crazy linkage thing?
Yeah. So now your master cylinder and your booster are right next to the radiator.
In the front.
Yep.
So you have to have some kind of long rod that goes
Yeah.
to the front.
Yep.
Or maybe a cable.
That's how the E34 was also.
Right.
Probably what that's out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still a yes.
Yep. Easy yes.
Next.
Next.
Ooh, here we go. 73 De Tomaso Pantera with modifications. It said somewhere
Okay.
GT5.
Sure.
Is that the flares?
That's the flares.
I like the flares.
That is a car that looks good in yellow.
It looks good in yellow. I like the bumpers.
Not all cars can pull yellow off.
I like the wheels, even though they're a little chromy for me. But I like the styling.
Is that just a polished rim with a
Yeah,
separate center?
polished lip with a painted center.
That's okay.
Are
Yeah.
they painted?
Yeah.
This looks like it's gray to me.
They looked
Yeah, they might be polished.
Well,
shiny.
you could take them out and make them not polished.
Sure.
Because it's not a bad wheel.
No. Look at all those gauges and whatnots.
And kind of matching air cleaner Kind of.
Maybe.
Is that a Ford engine?
Yep.
Yeah.
351 Cleveland.
That's why you like these, sorry.
It is not. I like the shape of these.
Yeah, that's a good looking car.
I concur. I'm a no for that money, but
I mean,
I'm-
we're talking Panteras. You can't really look at the
Yeah,
price.
so it looks like it is polished.
Yeah.
Center.
well,
Yeah, but
unbolt it and fix it.
yeah, that's fine. I'm still yes.
It's very nice.
Unlike you, you like it, but you just don't like it at the same time.
I just don't like it enough to pay for it.
I think the price
I'm
is
not-
really good on it.
I'm not paying for it.
I mean, it was bid to
100, I think.
100, yeah.
Probably a good price for that.
I think that is a good price for that. It's just more than I think I would want to pay for it.
Are those Euro bumpers or is something? Are those custom? 'Cause I thought
I don't know.
they
you,
look small.
you picked it. You tell us.
I'm going to say they're Euro bumpers.
You're the Pantera expert.
And if you disagree with us, you can comment in the comment section below.
Saying those are Euro bumpers.
I'm going to say those are Euro bumpers.
I don't get the putting the flag on the window thing.
It's got a Ford engine.
Yeah, but it's not.
Ooh, look at the
I get it on a race
leather.
car. Are those mirror adjusters?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe that's how you tune the radio. I don't really see anything wrong.
Nah, it's a nice car.
Yeah. I mean, all Panteras have kind of a weird interior.
I think a lot of things like that did back then.
It's like a really nice car.
Cool car. And it's, yeah, really good shape.
See, I think that's an easy yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it for
I just-
$100,000.
I like it. I just don't think there's an amount of money I could have where I would ever buy one.
Interesting.
If you had $20 billion, you wouldn't buy one.
Probably not.
Wow.
I just feel like they're always going to cost more than I think they'd be worth to me.
It's custom fabricated steel front and rear.
In Europe, I'm sure.
So these aren't GT5 stuff.
Oh.
It's just got the GT5 graphics.
Ah. Well, I like them, and I like the little vents in the back.
Yeah. Yep.
Nicely done.
It is nicely done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Next.
All right, Soren. This one's for all of us. 91 Porsche 911 Turbo in forest green metallic.
So, yes, it's a good killer. If it were 3 years earlier, I would like it better.
Ooh, nitpicky. It was bid to $156,000, which
And it's alumni.
seems cheap.
It does. Is it alumni?
You can
It
check
sold
and
for
see what it sold for.
175
Sold for 175
last
before,
year.
a year ago.
It's got a good silhouette.
Sport seats, tan interior.
Green with tan interior.
Yeah,
How can you say
It's
no?
got the
because it's 90s.
awesome shift knob.
Yeah.
There's a lot to like about it.
I think you're just getting cranky in your
Yeah.
old age.
I'm not being cranky. I'm just saying it doesn't move me enough for that price. And if it were an 88, I'd like it better.
Yeah, but 964 turbo is the best turbo.
It is.
I think those wheels should be a different color for that paint color.
Oh, that's a pretty color.
But roof exhaust.
Yeah, sport seats, good steering wheel,
Good interior overall.
good shift knob.
Yep. And that does have more hips than usual for a 90s car.
It's
What?
a turbo.
It's a turbo.
It's good.
They have the wide.
It's the same.
It's same as all the other turbos.
Those are all the same. So the difference is the bumpers.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the same thing as an 88,
I like it.
except
I don't
it's
like
got
it
the
for that.
rockers and the bumpers.
I changed the wheel color.
Okay.
That's
I like it.
a minor criticism.
Seems like a good price
I mean, yeah.
without diving
Seems
in
like
too
something
much.
weird's been done to the headlights.
Someone
Those are-
put headlights in it.
Yeah.
I like them.
Morimoto LED lights. Well, it's got JRZ coilovers. Easy yes.
Yes.
I'm a maybe.
Okay. Next. Now, I'm surprised neither one of you picked this, or maybe someone else picked this also.
It's outside the date range I was looking at.
1941 Ford Cabover car hauler, custom.
Wow, 162,000.
Do not like
Sold
those
for
wheels at all,
162,000.
but the rest of it is pretty cool.
It's really cool. It's got 8.1 Vortec. It should move a little bit of cars down the road.
I think, if I had one of those roadsters, or not one of those roadsters, one of those, if I had that 35,
Yeah.
that'd be a good thing to haul it with.
Yeah. 35.
I don't like what they've done with the seats.
Made them really comfortable.
They look very modern.
I mean,
It's got a digital dash. It's a ramp truck. It's
They
got
just seem kind of incongruous.
It's got a.
What's with putting a GM engine in a Ford thing?
Because it's gonna work.
Yeah. Again, if you're towing stuff around, you probably want the engine to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
And I don't.
Or you could put the found on roadside dead engine in it if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, sir, fix or repair daily.
It looks like it's got an air compressor and stuff because it looks like an air hose reel right there.
Yeah.
But I haven't looked at pictures too in deep to see what all it's got.
I wonder if that has a driving video.
It does not.
Yeah, I would definitely change the wheels to something a little less shiny and
Why?
big.
Just powder coat them.
Nah, I want more tire.
Oh, it's got air ride.
Definitely has air ride.
I still want more tire.
You might want a little bigger mirrors for towing, but I guess your trailer's attached to you, so you don't care.
Wonder how much this actually towed.
Judging by the Toyo proxies, probably not a lot.
I could probably accept the interior and just change the wheels. I think it looks pretty awesome from the outside. And actually, I like that dash.
Yeah, I like it all. It's got your old brake pedal there for you.
What?
The old brake pedal.
Oh,
The ground thing.
ugh. Terrifying.
Okay.
Ooh, rear seats. Those don't look very comfortable.
No, those look like you're sitting straight up.
Maybe,
Yeah, well,
maybe
That's what you
forward.
get for being a passenger.
Look comfortable for a couple of suitcases to sit on. I mean, the inside's trimmed really nice.
Okay.
I think I'm a yes.
Okay.
Obviously, that's
162,000.
I'd have to have the money and I'd have to have a need for it, but I do think that would be a pretty cool way to move your cool old car car around.
That's cool.
Move your Rolls Royce Silver Ghost around with that.
Oh,
No,
No.
but one of the old Fords or something like that.
those are only 22s, Soren.
What?
The wheels are only 22s.
Then it needs more tire. But I think it needs less wheel and more tire.
It's got airbags.
I just don't like an inch of tire on anything ever, unless it's a bicycle, and I don't really like it on that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm a yes.
Man, I don't know.
It's cool.
It is cool.
If you had something retro-y to tow around,
Where are you going to build one for
I
162?
don't know if I want one.
You don't want a ramp truck?
Well, 162,000. That's a nice dually and a 2-car trailer.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's just a nice dually.
it's a nice dually and a 2-car
And
trailer.
a shitty 2-car. That's not even a 2-car trailer.
if you go on the gently used market, you can get a really nice dually and a really nice trailer for 162.
Sure. Maybe.
Absolutely. Okay.
Wouldn't look as good as that.
So
would
probably a
not look
no
as
on
good as
that. Although I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't spend anywhere near that on it. I don't know that I'd tow with it either.
I'd have to have a whole lot of money, but if I did.
Okay. Ready?
Next.
Oh, I can refresh.
Where are these coming from?
These are me.
I have questions for you.
Go ahead. For the 1978 Ferrari BB512 Koenig Specials Twin Turbo, what questions could you possibly
I would
have?
like to remark, I almost picked this.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I did pick it
No, you did not.
for this week.
Oh. Well, you were too slow.
That's a good-looking car.
That's a great car. And it's kind of like one of their milder looking ones.
Surprised neither one of you just said, ew.
So that
Well, I usually don't like these, but I think it's because they made the car all one color.
for a Ferrari
Sure.
in
It still sits way
There's some
too
in
high.
that
BB512
mid 70s to like 1990 range, that's got a fair amount of curviness to it, I think, because they were often just sort of
Who was?
Ferraris, kind of doorstop shaped there for a while.
It's pretty wedgy.
But it's still, it's got. I feel like it's got a fair amount of
You mean wheel wells that the tires and wheels don't fill up quite right yet?
curviness around the wheels, the fender flares, stuff like that. That is atypical of that era for them.
I mean, most Ferraris had cutouts for the wheels that were round.
Bid to 158,000.
She did not sell at. Is that 158?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's nice.
Surprised that didn't get bid a lot higher.
Well, there can't
Nice
be very
wheels.
many of those.
I mean, people pay that for an AMG Mercedes from the
Oh.
80s.
Keep it down with your.
That's way cooler than one of
It
those
is.
things.
Way cooler than almost every Mercedes ever.
Keep it down.
I will say the front wheel well does look too big.
Like it's got axle lift.
Needs
on.
lowered.
Maybe it needs lowered, or maybe that
It
needs a
definitely
bigger.
needs
I don't
lowered.
know. But it just that visually seems off a little. But I like that a lot.
That's very cool.
Yep, very cool.
What kind of engine is in that?
It's a flat 12 twin turbo.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
The wheels are pretty bitchin'.
Is there a video of it making noises?
There is the flat 12 twin turbo. Yeah. Still with
Mechanical fuel injection.
Yeah, still with its CIS injection.
1978.
It's amazing it got that much enough fuel through those tiny little tubes.
Can't believe.
Was there a horsepower rating on it?
It said 650. But that's what Koenig rated it at.
Right.
Stock was 390.
That's a significant difference.
Ooh,
Driving video.
Yes,
couple
please.
of them.
Oh, this looks. Yes.
That just keeps going and going.
That was a trailer. That was a tractor backing a trailer onto the road. I wonder how big of a fireball this thing can spit out.
That first shift,
Yeah.
I kept thinking, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Exhaust shifted.
Didn't do that again.
That's a very sneaky shift.
Yeah.
Where is this car?
It's in the UK.
They'll be mailing him tickets.
Yep. That would.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money,
who only bid
No.
that?
but I mean,
No,
yes,
it's not, Soren.
it is a lot of money. That is undeniable.
Not
Oh, wait.
for the amount
No
of joy.
caption needed. Wow. What is this? Oh. Here. What'd you do? The internet? Damn you, internet. Might as well just do them all.
I was thinking we might as well just move along.
Yeah.
So we're just driving along in the Koenig. All our temperatures and pressures are up to where they should be. And the car's a remarkably easy car to drive. The brakes are absolutely superb. The car's very well planted. Steering is extremely precise. The soundtrack is just...
You've heard enough? Is that what you're saying?
I just
I
now
can't.
it's just sort of
I
making
can't
me
own
sad
it,
that I
so-
can't have it.
Yeah.
You might be able to own it. It bid to 158. It's still available.
Yeah, but I don't have enough money.
Oh, no, that'll do it. That'll get you every time.
But I do like it a lot.
Okay.
If I did have enough money.
Oh no. You picked this?
Yep.
Huh? What is it?
Good wheels.
It's an Ultima Evolution Coupe from 2015. Apparently owned by John Cena.
Huh.
The 6.8 liter supercharged LS. Wow.
I like the colors. I don't like the shape.
What was that, Soren?
Oh, it's dog ears.
Not Soren ears?
That was not Soren ears.
Huh.
I have not yet been able to shake my head and get my ears to slap into it.
Have you tried?
Yes.
Maybe we should help you.
No.
Oh.
Interesting.
Factory rated at 1,020 horsepower. Woo.
By what factory?
Whoever made it. Ultima, I'm guessing?
Ultima, like Nissan?
No.
No. Not Ultima. Ultima.
Okay.
With a U.
It sounds like a John Cena car.
The Ultima has been around for a long time. Surprised you're not familiar with them, Barry.
I am.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was on my big list
Oh,
for whenever you're pulling these cars
That's a
from.
dedicated race car, right?
it's got all your buttons.
I know.
Dedicated race
It's
car?
a street car.
Street car.
Really?
Well, it's got a leather covered dash.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
a stereo.
Comfy race car.
And air conditioning.
I do like the gauges. I don't like the shifter.
What?
And I don't like the shape of it from the front.
It's got air conditioning.
It's got a roll bar.
It's got that.
What is that?
It's a supercharged 6.8 liter LS.
Ah,
Makes 1,000 horsepower.
got it. No, pass.
Okay. I think I'm a yes at 156.
Whoa.
You know, that's sold for $2,000 less than the Ferrari was bid to.
The Ferrari looks so much
Seems
better.
crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
But
I'm a no.
all right. Next.
Next.
Woo.
Go ahead, Sorn. Throw your daggers.
Well, you know how I feel about Datsuns and Nissans.
Okay.
I like the wagoniness of it. I don't like fender mirrors. I don't like yellow on most cars. It's not my cup of tea. It does look to be in nice shape, and if it has been modified, to be nicely modified.
Does it have an SR20 in it?
It does not.
I like it. Oh, bid to 37.
These alumni, you can see what it sold for last time.
Sold for 55.
Holy camole. I mean, the 510 wagon's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The wheels are pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I don't think I like gold wheels with a yellow car.
But it is just an L
It's just,
18 with
yeah,
side
that.
drafts.
And the interior's not super anything crazy. Boy.
Yeah.
It had me going because I love
Yeah.
fender mirrors. I love those wheels. I like that car.
I picked that because it looked pretty cool.
It looks cool.
But 37.5, I don't know.
Presumably they wanted to get more out of it than they put in it.
Or more than they paid for it last time.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
Which would have put it another, 15 grand more?
Yep. All right.
Next.
Man, I'm a no.
Last car.
Hope it's good.
This one's. I don't know how you guys will react to this one.
Oh, God.
You'll find out in a second.
We'll find out in a second. Here we go. Holding.
Closing my eyes.
3, 2, 1, do it.
What the hell is that?
A GTS
Go ahead.
specification 1974 Tomaso Longchamp 5-speed.
I think they put some of these words in the wrong order. I, again, put this on my big list.
Seriously?
Yep. I think it's cool.
I've always thought those were cool.
That is puzzlingly attractive.
It is.
I mean, I don't want to like that shape, but I do like that shape. And I like the wheels.
I like the wheels. I like the steering
I
wheel.
kind of like the wooden steering wheel. Yeah, I don't normally like those, but
I normally hate that specific steering wheel because it's put 911s and
Oh, yeah.
BMWs. And
it kind of looks like it should live there.
doesn't look terribly out of place.
So another Ford.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? 302?
351 Cleveland.
Oh, 350.
Same thing as the
Right.
Pantera.
That's kind of a nice stance.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what the lights were out of.
That I don't know.
Because they look like a Granada or some European Ford.
Could
maybe?
be. Could be. And those might have been used on lots of different cars. Like I
Right.
think it might be like a 4x6 European
Yeah.
headlight.
I love that picture. The background, the color, the wheels,
Good color, good wheels.
everything.
The Campanola wheels are pitching.
I just love how the proportions are on that thing.
It's not pretty,
No, it's just a big blocky.
but it's
Muscle
attractive.
car.
And that's one of those things in life where it's like, I don't know why I
mean-
like that, but I do.
You pull up behind that thing and you're like, what the hell is that?
Yes.
It's got
You're definitely
4 pipes coming out the back. It's
Yep.
got flares.
Back is the least good view of it.
I think the back's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the side is better and the front is better.
The bumpers are just basically double-sided taped on there.
It's like those shit handles.
Yeah.
They're kind of like, did you put bumpers on it? Huh?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you have to, Bob.
We need bumpers. Oh,
Okay.
I'll put bumpers on it.
Fine.
Yeah, I think I've always thought those were cool,
Yeah.
especially the GTS version.
I didn't know that existed until I saw it.
There's part of me that kind of thinks
So is the GTS the flares?
Yep.
Yeah.
that that's what a DeLorean should look like.
DeLorean.
What?
I don't know why I think that, but
The hell are you talking about? That's front engine,
Yeah.
just in terms of shape.
4-seater.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, look at those wheels.
I mean, I'm a no for that money, but that's a
What?
visually appealing
It's
car.
also a Pantera. And they bid more. I'm sorry, not a Pantera. A De Tomaso. They bid more on this than the Pantera.
That's interesting that the amps goes to -75 and +75.
Those
It's
are
got aqua
they're Italian amps.
and benzina.
There's no negative amps in a car.
And
There's just no
oil
negative
pressure?
amps. Pressure of oil,
Oleo.
water temperature. How much benzene does it have? I like those gauges. The color combination.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I don't care what the words are on it because you know what they mean.
Yeah, and the seats look really, really comfortable.
Yeah, it all seems nicely done.
I feel like I would smoke a cigar in there while I'm driving
It
around.
does look like some good leather.
It does, in fact, look like good leather. Thick and
Yep.
oily.
Does that have headrests?
It looks like it does.
Can't tell from that view.
Yeah, it could be the car of the night.
And I think it's cheap.
Well, so does somebody else.
It didn't sell for that.
I know. I think at 117, that's a good price.
I think I would rather have that over a Pantera.
Maybe.
Huh. I think
Just
I would.
because no
It's
one would know what the hell that thing
Definitely,
is.
yeah, it's definitely unique.
I think I would have to have a pretty big pile of money before I would consider that. But I do like it. So it's not a no.
I'm going to sell my house and buy it.
It lives in a imaginary yes land. How's that? I really do like the inside of it a lot.
Yeah, so you can't really see it very well. But regular Longchamp had big bumpers
Right.
and no flares.
Mm.
And that's what makes it a GTS specification.
Yep.
Well, I would not be buying a non-GTS. Still 351?
Yep.
And the non-GTS one also?
Yep.
That's a short shifter.
I think I would change the steering wheel.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, I guess a black leather wrapped steering wheel would kind of melt into the rest of it.
Whoa, now.
one of the things that I like about the Tomasos in general
Yeah.
is that their instrument cluster looks like I made it.
Oh,
In the sense that it's a flat piece of something.
are you Italian?
It's a flat piece of something that they've drilled holes and cut notches into and put gauges and switches and stuff.
And then covered it in leather.
Covered it in leather, or in some cases just polished the wood or the, engine turned it or whatever. But I like that sort of, it's airplane-ishness
Sure.
of their instrument clusters.
Now, you know what? Car of the Night's Koenig, but this is cool.
Yes, I would agree.
That's hard to argue with.
Just based on those two driving videos.
I kind of want to argue with it, but I'm not going to.
Yep,
Because I think you're probably right.
I agree. Ferrari's car of the night.